Welcome back. It's going to be a big day at the Sioux Falls Canaries Stadium as the team plays tonight. But before then, the stadium is playing host to the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation of South Dakota. Brian Allen is there live this morning to tell us why. Good morning, Brian.
Bailey, good morning. We are at the Sioux Falls Canary Stadium. In a little more than an hour from now, the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation of South Dakota annual One Walk will be getting underway. And this is an effort to not only raise funds for the local chapter, but also to raise community awareness about what type 1 diabetes is and what those folks need as they get that diagnosis and then go through their life managing the situation. We're joined now by JDRF South Dakota lead volunteer Jesse Buer. This is an exciting day. We're finally here.
Yes, very much excited.
Tell me what the last year has been like in terms of getting people involved and getting them to buy into this. Because for people who don't know, last year you organized this walk literally by yourself. It was a one-person operation. This year you had help. What has that meant?
That has just expanded the event that we can do. It makes it a bigger event and reaches more of our type 1 diabetic community.
Now, I understand this correctly, that in the immediate aftermath of the pandemic, JDRF South Dakota kind of existed in name only. What prompted you to get involved? Anyone could have, but it takes a special person, I think, to say, I'm going to do this even if I have to do it on my own. What made you step up?
So my brother was diagnosed many, many years ago, and it was just kind of a normal part of life. In 2019 is when my niece was diagnosed, and she's like a daughter to me. Seeing her go through the diagnosis, the DKA, the diagnosis, and everything after that just prompted me to get involved because I feel like she deserved the resources and any other type 1 diabetic.
And we should underpin the fact here that all funds related from this walk, raised from this walk, they do stay local. But those funds end up doing what? What can you do with that money?
Most of the money goes into the actual research, such as disease-modifying drugs that recently was approved and has been rolled out. Help with technology like the glucose monitors that a lot of type 1 diabetics wear, the pumps, it all goes into research into all of that technology, into the medical side of it, and also helps our local community.
The end result, obviously everyone wants a cure. We're not there yet, but you mentioned that there have been advances in medicines that type 1 diabetics can receive, or those who might be susceptible to it. There's something called Tzield now that exists. What does that do?
That delays the onset of the actual disease. And that's huge. When you think of somebody that is diagnosed at age 2 and it can delay the disease up to 3 to 8 years, we'll say, that's a huge difference. I mean, that takes them to 5 years old or 10 years old. And imagine trying to live with that disease at 2 versus 10. It's a huge difference.
The walk gets going at 11 o'clock this morning here at the Birdcage. If somebody is watching this right now, is it too late for them to get involved?
No, not at all. There's no need to register. You can come hang out, or you can still create a team and fundraise up till June 30th, actually.
Wow. Mm-hmm. All right, Jesse Buer with JDRF South Dakota. Congratulations on a successful day that we're going to have here.
Thank you.
You bet. Again, you can still get involved if you want to. The JDRF South Dakota One Walk set to begin at 11 o'clock here at the Sioux Falls Canaries Birdcage. Reporting live with photojournalist Troy Timmerman, I'm Brian Allen, Dakota News Now.